Hello everyone, welcome back to the unemployment journey where we will be travelling around Europe's major leagues and trying to win as many trophies as possible. Now, as you can see, I've played through the whole of pre-season and it's gone probably as well as I could have wanted it to. Obviously, the highlights of pre-season, the 3-2 win over Standard Liège, which they had 2 men sent off, which helped us quite a lot in there. But we let them have 2 goals afterwards in the second half, but I was playing a second string team in the second half, so you can kind of forgive the team for that. The big highlight though was the 8-0 win over Penningen. Hadji Wright scoring 4 goals, which sounds more impressive than it probably actually is. Penningen are a very, very awful team. So it's pretty easy, and if you look at Hadji Wright, he's not the best forward we could have. Obviously, he's 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. He's very pacey, but other than that, very weak mentals. Not the best finisher either, but for now, he'll make a good backup option. So completely demolishing a lot of the teams. But now this is where it starts to get a little bit real. We've got the first league game against Heracles coming up, but first I've made a few transfers. Obviously, with the transfer budget that we had, we couldn't do a lot with it, so I've only made 2 transfers so far. We'll start with the outs. Stan Van Dijk left on a free transfer to Sparta Rotterdam. He's not that great, let's be honest here. It's a little bit of money off the wage bill, but he wasn't going to get any games. We weren't going to renew his contract, so might as well let him go. As well as that, Marko Antonic, a Serbian goalkeeper, he's gone on loan back to Serbia. He wasn't going to feature in the first team. He's only 2-star current ability, not very high potential either, so at least this way he can get some value, and then maybe we can sell him for a little bit of money that we can invest somewhere else. Going towards the ins though, we've only made 2. One's a loan transfer with a option. Well, I say option. We've got an obligation to buy for 300,000, and this is Pedro Henrique, who's a centre forward. As you can see, 3.5-star current ability and 4.5-star potential ability. Excellent rating for the senior team, and straight off the bat, you can see that finishing 15, heading 15, composure 15, good strength, solid penalty taker, very good mentals here as well, especially for only 22 years old. Now, I'm not expecting him to crack the Brazil team at any given point while we're still here. He didn't make any appearances for Benfica, down in the bottom corner there, but in pre-season, 2 starts, 2 goals, fine, 1 was a penalty. But what we want from a centre forward, especially if we are on a budget, is goals. And at a rate of 1 goal in each game, I will take that. We are going to be playing him as a advanced forward, which there you can see, for the most part, he's very good. Obviously, his passing and technique a little bit on the low side, same as his agility and balance, but I think his finishing abilities will definitely make up for that. And the other player that we've brought in, which I had to go to the board, ask them for more money because I ran out of funds to use, is Bruno Costa. Again, making use of the transfer listed Portuguese players that are on the game, and you can see there he is natural as a left winger, a right winger, an attacking midfielder, and a centre midfielder. He can do everything. He's decent for this level. Again, you can see there 3.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, £6,000 a week on wages, which now means I am well over my wage budget for the year. So it's probably going to rule out any transfers and any contract negotiations for existing players. So I'm hoping none of them sort of pipe up a little bit about wanting a new contract, but we've brought him in. It was a really important transfer for me because I think we really lacked in those wide areas and he is natural on both, as well as covering that centre midfield section there. And I think, for this level, we can build a team around that. Very good crossing abilities, good first touch, excellent passer, good technique. Not the paciest or the strongest. Some weak spots in the mentals in there as well. Concentration's a bit low, so is his anticipation. But if you look at their inverted winger, we're going to be playing him on attack, and he will do the job. That's all we want at the moment. Another 22-year-old. So again, looking at the younger side, his value's already shot up to 1.4 million. So even if he has one great season and we can sell him for a couple of million, then that's a success. Let's be honest here. If we sell him for 2.5 million, that's already 5 times as much as what we paid for him. So that's the way I'm looking at this. All these transfers here were done prior to arrival in real life, including Lee Catamol, which I'm still sort of in shock about, but I'll get over it. So going to the game, we are playing Heracles, who we are expected to beat. If you look at the teams in the division, Heracles, they are predicted to finish 14th, which is slightly lower than us, but at the same time, we should be able to win a home game. The bookies are making us favourites for this, so let's crack on. So this is the tactic that I've been playing pre-season with. Obviously, you can see there's no connections with any of the players here. A lot of them are new, but the way that it's sort of working in my head a little bit is a little ball playing centre back here to sort of link up the defence and attack. The wing backs on support will definitely charge further up the pitch on both sides. Lee Catamol as the half back, he'll be coming in as essentially a third defender in there, so pushing these two wider to cover the spaces that the fullbacks leave in behind. Ahead of that, I've got Neudecker and Van Ooyen as our two central midfielders who are going to be pushing forward a bit. These essentially 5 defenders will be able to cover a lot of the back half of the pitch, and I want these 4 midfielders just to support Pedro Henrique as much as they possibly can. Yeboah comes inside a little bit, and then Van Ooyen as a Mazzala likes to drift wide and will cover that space there. Now Bruno Costa, I literally brought him in after the Standard Liège game, so he hasn't played a minute for me, so that's why his fitness is quite low. We're going to keep him on the bench for now. He will probably end up playing at some point in this game. And again, Pedro Henrique lacking fitness, and so is Roma, who we managed to keep last episode. So we're looking to control possession. Let's see how that goes. We're not predicted to do overly well in the league, but I feel like most of these teams in this league are beatable, and we've played well in pre-season. So let's go. Let's do this. I think we'll be okay. We've got some squad numbers to give out. So Bruno Costa can get the number 12, and Clabbers given the 28. Okay. So let's make sure the boys are all fired up for this. Come on, anytime now. There we go. Team talk. Keep it as calm. Do not show me what you can do. Only Pachinik is positive about it. Everyone else doesn't seem to really care about it. But here we go. You're about to take charge of your first match as VVV Venlo manager. Can you sum up your feelings on an occasion like this? It's a special day. Let's go with that. Lee Catamol takes the captain's armband today. What do you see in him as a leader? Did not know he was going to be taking the captain's armband. I did set a captain and a vice captain who are seemingly not playing. But sure. I know I can rely on him to set the tone and ensure that everybody reaches the required standard out there. To be fair, if it's anything like what Sunderland are at the moment, I don't really want him leading the team. Is Patrick fit enough to play at least last full duration of this match? I don't know. Look at his 97% condition, 80%. You're asked a medical team. Roll Jansen is sure to be felt missing. How hard would it be without his services? He would have been on the bench anyway, but we've looked good in training. Alright, so we're going to be playing in 3D. I've got the league table. Actually, we don't need the league table. We've got the match stats on the right here. And let's see what we can do. The ball's gone forward from Heracles and it's fizzled into nothing. Right, early sign is we're keeping the ball quite well. We've had a shot on target, which is encouraging. The first half is flying by. There is no highlight here. Oh, here we go. Shellman on the left. He's charging forward now. He's played it inside to Yeboah. And back out to Shellman on that left. Can he put the ball in? Nope. Dos Santos Souza clears. And Schaefer gets there. Shellman, Van Ooyen. Shellman again. A lot's going through him on that side there. Tried to play it inside to Nudecker. And they've lost out. Mauro Junior's charging forward for Heracles now. Dos Santos Souza back on the ball. Plays it back to Merkel. Plays it across to Dross. Merkel again. And they're outplaying us. Oh no, Patrick has cleared. They've missed a header. Pedro Henrique on goal. Come on now. And that's a save onto the post. Good little counter that was. Got a little bit lucky. Got a little bit lucky with that. Ball over the top. Neudecker takes a corner. Schaefer and Rosler's there. First goal for any of my players. And it's Neil Rosler, the centre-back. So not the big money centre-forward that I've bought. Neudecker puts the ball in. Schaefer's there. And tap in there by Rosler. Good set piece there. I think if we're going to be doing well here, we're going to need some goals all over the pitch. Make use of set pieces. But they are right on the attack now. Hardeveld, Niemeyer, Drost. Come on, don't let it in now. Play that out to Merkel. Come on, get the ball back. Breukers cleared out, and Niemeyer. That's a good save. Good save by the keeper there. Merkel to take the resulting corner, and they've headed it over. We're still dominating the ball. 60% possession there. 4 shots, 3 on target. Both centre backs linking up for the goal, therefore being the highest rated player in the game so far. Merkel's with the corner, Drost, and we've conceded an own goal. That was awful goalkeeping there. Not quite sure what Kirschbaum was thinking there. Merkel with the ball, Drost, and he's prematurely dived. Well, I say prematurely. He's dived about 30 seconds too late. And it's come off his back and gone in. Patrick Catamol playing like a ex-Sunderland player there. Losing out to Niemeyer, who runs forwards. And Dessers is in a lot of space, who misses. Patrick hits that one out for a corner. Now they seem to be getting the better of us in this game already now. Merkel to Niemeyer, and they are 2-1 up. Well, this is going well. We need to do something here. I think let's go to positive. Ball comes in. Van Ooyen misses the header. It's a free header for Niemeyer. Poor defending for the corner there. Let's demand more as well. We've got a few players looking nervous and anxious out there, which is never a good sign. Yeboah's not playing well. I think at half-time we're going to have to make that change. It's going to have to be Costa that comes on. Yeboah off. Inverted winger. That's his best role. We're going to keep it that way. And I'm genuinely not too sure what else we could do here. But let's give them a team talk. Assertively, I expect a much better showing. They seem motivated. Now let's go see if they can show it. It's a Catamol sitting in that auxiliary 3-man defence that was planning. Patching it to Roma, was run the ball out of play. I probably deserve that for trusting a 17-year-old in a starting lineup. Merkel with the ball, hits the wall, back out to him. No one's making a tackle. Dos Santos Souza, ball in, Pachinik tips it out. Dessers, and they are running rings around us. Roma picks it up. Pedro Henrique, back to Roma. Can he run with the ball? He's picked out Bruno Costa with a fantastic ball there. And what can he do? Not a lot. That was a dead highlight there. Come on, show some passion now. They look fired up. They look fired up. We're going to have to do something here. We're going to have to do something. Who's not playing well? Van Ooyen's not playing well. Danny Post probably come in. Set him as a box-to-box midfielder. Get him shooting up this side here. Do you know what? Haji Wright scored 4 goals. He can come on for Pedro Costa. And let's just see what that can do, because we need something done here. Come on. We've had one shot in the last, what is it, something, however long this game is. They look inspired by me saying get creative, and there are no highlights coming. Let's go attacking with this. Pachinik's got a throw right here, back to Neudecker, and there was a foul off the ball there. They've got a man sent off. Hang on. Let's do something here. Let's go out wide, overlap, more direct, faster tempo. Let's throw the work on this. Distribute to fullbacks, counter press, counter when we've won possession. Let's go all the way higher. Stay on, more pressing. Stay on the feet though. Force mistakes, and I think that should be fine. That should be fine. Show some passion, and the game's gonna run out. The game's run away from us. That's it. There's not gonna be another highlight. Oh, actually, wait, hang on. Neudecker with the corner. Rosa's there. Roma, come on. It's another corner. Just when I thought that there wasn't going to be a highlight. Another chance. Neudecker with the corner again. Back to Schaefer. It's cleared. Right. Catamol. He gets it wide. And that will be that. Full time. We've lost the first game to Heracles. A game we probably should have won. We did not play well. Bar maybe the first half of the first half. I'm not happy with that. Not the start that I'd want out of this. It's very, very disappointing that Catamol makes debut, and I wish he hadn't. The post match is there, but send the assistant because I don't want to talk to them. That's very disappointing. On that note, I think we will keep it as one episode. I did do a fair bit on introducing the transfers and introducing the tactics, so we'll leave it for this episode at that 1-0 defeat. I think the next time we'll do a video, probably the Ajax game. It's a big game. I'll play through all of these other games. In the meantime, I think what might work well is doing one episode or a game in a month, or 1 or 2 games in a month. So each episode is different month, different couple of games. Obviously, when it's transfer season, a lot more of the focus will be going around the transfers. But I think the Ajax game looks like a good one that we can get some settled in teams. We can fine tune the tactics a little bit, and hopefully against Ajax which is, you know, quite clearly the best team in the league. We can show up. It's at home. Maybe sneak a point. Maybe get a win if we can. But let's leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like on the video, subscribe for future episodes, and, you know, share this as much as you can. It will help the channel grow. And I'll see you next episode. Thank you.